Mila
and Lena's way. Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, Lena. I'm back with another episode of I don't know where those spices came from. I think it came from the coconut oil I used. Jesus Christ, guys. Pretty Little Liars. Guys, we got 2 more episodes. The episode that's coming on in 2 weeks, that's going to be the series finale, and it's called To Death Do Us Part. And I'm just like, I don't know if that's because Hannah and Caleb, they got married. They got married in a courtroom, in a courthouse. So I'm like, what the heck was it me from Arya and Ezra? First of all, guys, I am really impatient when it comes to finding out things, and I really just want to get to the end of something. So I went to go find some freaking spoilers. So I caught these 2 videos of these theories that these people had. I'm not going to say them right here because y'all might not want them, but I will link the videos down in the description below. Those theories are lit, and it's been kind of confirmed, and it's kind of being confirmed right now in this episode, I feel like. But yeah, so, and last week I ran polls on YouTube and on Twitter. Most of y'all answered through Twitter, and so like the results in these polls was, first I asked, who do y'all think is AD? 66% of the poll went to the person saying someone else. Everybody thought it wasn't Mona, everybody thought it wasn't Lucas, and nobody really thought it was Ezra. Like, well, who think Mona is the AD? And everybody said definitely, not never. Then I asked if y'all like that cool little jailhouse rock musical, and most of everybody said they didn't like it. Half of them said they did like it, but 34% said they didn't like it, and 27% said they liked it, so they really didn't like it. And then I asked if y'all actually watched my Pretty Little Liars review recap and my theories. 74% of people said no, and I'm just like, okay, well, these are the people on Twitter, but if y'all from Twitter and y'all come here, watch this video, and I'm like, I'm gonna run another poll tonight, and 74% said no. Okay, you don't watch my videos? Like, okay, that's fine. I'm not pressed. I'm not like pressed or anything. That's just cool. That's, you know what, that's just started off really sweet, but then it was kind of weird too, because then it was like, how did you not hear somebody come in your house? So Emily got Allison some tea, and she's like, you know what, it was a bad night, you tossed her, but it can be a good morning. Sure, they was all like kissy kissy and all that, because they supposed to have been together. They should have been together in season 1, because Emily loved Allison, but Allison was like, I don't love you. I'm like, okay, Emily. I'm like, oh, first of all, Allison, you ungrateful, because she loved you that whole time, so now you got her. I'm like, whatever. Emily should have played hard to get. But anyway, so they went and they was going to go to the bedroom, but then they saw that the game board was in their bed, and it was like, okay, what the heck? And then the police was like, knock, knock, knock. The police was at the door with a search warrant. And then it was so hilarious. It reminded me of when SpongeBob it was in his mind, he had to like shred everything. It was so many SpongeBobs, and he was like working his mind, shredding and burning everything on fire. That's reminded me of when Arya was shredding that file. It was just like she was just shredding and shredding and shredding. Ezra was like, what's going on? She was like, the police is here. So it looked like she had something to hide. I'm like, okay, she's acting really shady. Then Marco is not even on a case no more, because it was a conflict of interest. Spencer was like, oh, I didn't know. But Detective Tanner's on a case. And I feel like Detective Tanner shouldn't even be on a case, because it's kind of a conflict of interest of her. Also, because she already did a case with them before, where she saved them from the bunker. And she did have a point when they didn't tell her about that stuff back in the day. Then they did get caught in the bunker, and they was in there starving and stuff. So she did have a point. They should have told her the truth. But I'm like, that's kind of a conflict of interest also, because she was already on a case before. Anyway, she was like, look, y'all players, and I'm in this investigation. I asked for this investigation because somebody gets to bomb me, because I always knew I was guilty of something. Yeah. So Arya, she had her phone taken away, and Ezra left, and then another phone rang. It was like in a little hidden spot in a coffee shop, which believes me that Ezra might be AD, because who would come in and leave a phone in there when the cops was just there? Why would AD risk that? Because it's Ezra. Anyway. So there was a dummy phone. She was like, look, I want to meet up, I want to do this and that. Then Mona was with her headset, so I don't know if Mona was just tracking the phone and just tapping into the phone call, or was she making the phone call to her? Now I'm really confused, and they really about to drag this out into the freaking series finale, because I'm really upset about that. So Hannah was like, Hannah's mom was like, it was Ashley, because I always forget everybody's parents' names, but Ashley was like, girl, you need help? And she was like, yeah, I need help, but I'm not going to have you help me, because I want to help you by having you not help me, because I love you more than you love me, so you know what, yeah. So then she left. And then everybody had it was a little nice little suite. Emily and Allison was like, okay, they were sitting down over there. Hannah and Caleb sitting over there. And then Emily was like, yeah, because I think AD was watching me and Allison sleep. And then Hannah was like, huh? And then she was like, oh. And then Hannah was like, about time. Like, dang. So Mona came in and was like, okay, look, Aria's working with AD, and she had the call that was tapped into from the coffee shop. She had not really concrete evidence. Spencer wanted concrete evidence, but she was like, look, I'm gonna give y'all what I give y'all. And then the phone was in a freaking room service stand. I'm like, okay, how did they even get up there? But it was in a room service stand. It was the game. It said either choose or lose. One person go and turn themselves in, or everybody's going down for murder, which I'm like, okay, just take them down already, like, calm down. But I don't know how Mona found out about that call that Aria left in that phone with Mary. I see, and that's like, Hannah asked her, how did you know about that? And then Spencer was just, no, Spencer asked her, and then she did not say anything, and they just let that slide. Like, she was just like, okay, why would you just let that slide? Nobody ever told Mona about that call. Nobody told Mona about that. I don't know what the heck, how did she want to know? But Tana had found a piece of, not she reaching with this one, she found a piece of, they found a speck of glass in Spencer Hastings' shower drain. No, in the Hastings shower drain. That had a speck of blood on it. And I'm like, girl, you reaching. So then she was like, what's up, what's good, you know what I'm saying, this and that. But this, before that happened, Toby, he looked like a freaking mountain man. I'm like, God, jeez. But he's been hard days, been good days, because, you know, Yvonne passed away, and I'm like, guys, why'd you have to do it to Yvonne like that? But whatever. Anyway, Yvonne passed away, so he was like, you know, Spencer, you were invited to come up, you know, come to the cabin. And the other theory video that I watched, that I'm going to link down below, it has something to do with Toby, too, with him being AD or something like that, so that's kind of making some more sense also. But she was like, you know what? I gotta go. And he was like, did you murder Archer Dunhill? And then she was like, boy, I gotta leave. Bye. Meanwhile, Aria was dressed in all black. Ezra was like, where are you going? And she was like, nowhere. So then he was just like, okay. And then his phone rang, but he wanted to ask her some more questions, and then she just left. So I'm like, okay, you sneaky Aria, you can't even, like, you could have just left in regular clothes and changed. But it was a setup. She never met AD when she went to the spot. She just ran into the girls because that's what AD wanted. And it was like, oh my God, oh my God. The Spencer was like, my parents are getting a divorce because of you. This and this and this and that. My parents are getting a divorce. And I'm like, okay, your parents was already getting a divorce. Your marriage was never good. And it was like, your marriage was never nothing anyway. Their marriage was never nothing anyway after that whole situation. So, like, that wasn't even Aria's fault. So don't go off on Aria about that. So then she was like, somebody finally explained to me in the comments, and they finally confirmed it. He could have still went to jail because of that police report, because there was no statute of limitations on that. So they was like, look, you chose Ezra over us. And Allison was like, so Ezra gonna go to jail. I don't care about Ezra, like, okay. But they had to go to the police station. Tanner, she was like, look, this piece of windshield was changed and had the exact same material that had to be changed, had the exact same blood done, the exact same nail, and it was everything. It was up on his finger. It was just too much. I'm like, girl, you reaching? Any plastic could have been down there. Like, calm down. But she was like, look, I'm trying to give y'all a chance. And they was like, look, we want to leave. We got to go. You ain't got nothing. And they was all giving Aria the cold shoulder. So they gave her the cold shoulder. Aria called AD, and she was like, you blow my cover. You know, you just wanted to blow my cover and do this and that. So she was like, I'm done. But she couldn't hang up. So she just threw it out of the window. And he was like, well, tomorrow's another day. Nobody ever really explained to her the game that was going on right then and there. The choose it or lose it. Nobody told her that it was a time frame on it. So she didn't know. So because they was like trying to ice her out, they should have told her. Because if they would have told her, then she would have turned herself in sooner, and they wouldn't have to be going through what they have to go through now. So Emily and everybody else was trying to figure out, like, in the middle of the hotel, they're trying to figure out, oh, did we kill him? Like, they were trying to figure all of that out. So they went to leave. They was like, well, Spencer, you did what the game told you, and he got you. They got you to play the game. Why are you treating Aria like this? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, you right. So then she left. So Caleb was on his laptop. Ashley was like, girl, what's going on? So he had to tell her the truth. He told her the truth, which I don't know what the truth was. And I thought he threw Allison under the bus, but I'm not for certain. Then she was like, remember we used to have flip phones all those years ago? I should have never brought you into this, you know what I'm saying? She was basically putting guilt on herself. But he was like, look, calm down. I love you. It's going to be okay and cool. Spencer had brought Aria a picture of all of them back in the day that she had found in the little guest house. And it was like our friends stuff. So Spencer was like, I might never ever forgive you, but I do know that we're best friends, and, you know, we gotta stick together. And then the police came and was like, girl, you clear. You was in New Hampshire. We got pictures of you in the traffic lights. I'm like, how do you have pictures of Aria? When No, Arya helped them bury them, didn't they? I don't know. See, I'm trying to remember, was Arya there back then? But she left, and Spencer left because she was mad. She was like, oh my god, how you gonna get cleared? I'm like, Spencer, you was there too. So like, y'all all guilty of murder. So I'm like, don't be mad if somebody else get cleared. But anyway, Spencer left. Ezra came back and was like, girl, I know what you was shredding because he was acting all like a crackhead and stuff. I saw the file when you first came home because he fell asleep because he was out there like, you was out there tweaking and stuff. So he was like, I made sure I put over in the compost. And he's like, I know why you mad. You should be mad. So then she ended up kissing him like, you know what, boo, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have kept this from you. Caleb and Hannah was getting married at the courthouse, and Ashley came and she was like, look, I know the truth, but I want to make this night special for y'all. So we're going to do this. And she was like, I got the judge to be here because Hannah thought they had to wait till the morning time, but they didn't because the judge was there. What? Meanwhile, Allison and Emily, they had a little cute picnic outside. I'm like, Allison, you should have never left that food out there. But Emily was like, we should just leave right now and go raise that kid, like on the lamb. Not really on the lamb because they didn't do nothing. They did do something, but the cops don't really have them right then and there. But they should just go run away. So then Allison was like, well, you know what? My dreams are kind of here in Rosewood. You know, I never know. With you right here in this area. And Emily's like, oh, dreams die in Rosewood though. And then they just ate their little picnic, and I was like, okay, that's really cute. Spencer went to go see Toby's cabin. First of all, Toby's cabin is like a full-fledged lodge. He looked like a mountain man. This was shady. He was sitting there acting weird. I thought he was about to kill her. She started drinking. She was like, I feel like I want to be loosey-goosey. This part was crazy because Toby had said that she didn't sound like the Spencer he knew. So I don't know, a lot of people saying this online. Spencer has a twin. Spoiler alert, Spencer might have a twin because she has been acting differently, and that scene with Ren, it was no way for her to get that quickly on the other episode. So guys, I don't know, does Spencer have a twin? Is that the big thing? I do not know. Oh my gosh, guys. See, I want to just keep driving. Then she kissed him, and I'm pretty sure baby birds came out of his beard. And Arya and Ezra was naked on the couch. They act like they don't have no bed or nothing. It's always the couch. Then Emily and Hannah, Allison was naked, and Hannah and Caleb was the only person doing like the right responsible thing. They was getting married and stuff. And then he had rings. It was so cute. And so they had rings and all this and that. So after they got married, everything was all, you know, cool and all this and that. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. They all met up at Spencer's place for the timer to run out. Arya was not there. Arya was at home. Caleb was like, I got a location on this game board. I'm going to go text Ezra so we can go. I'm like, why? First of all, 1, why are you taking Ezra? 2, why are you taking Ezra? 3, why are you taking Ezra? Why are you taking Ezra when Ezra didn't even know about the game? I don't even think Ezra knew about AD coming back. Like, why are you telling Ezra? I don't understand. I don't understand why you telling Ezra. Is it what happened to Caleb is AD? I don't know. I don't know why you telling Ezra. I just don't understand why you be telling Ezra and taking Ezra. Why wouldn't you take all of the girls with you so they can go? But they was going to go there, and while they was driving there, Arya was like, look, she called up AD and she was like, look, I'm turning myself in. That's it. And he was like, oh no, baby girl, what is you doing? Like, it's over. The timer's up. You won the game. You got a limited supply of freedom. And she was like, no. She threw the phone, blew up in her hand, caught off fire. She left it. She didn't even put the fire out. She just left. So that place is probably going to burn down with all of Ezra's evidence in it or whatever. She left. She started driving to go to Spencer's place. She left Spencer a phone message. But then she heard something bumping in her truck. It was a freaking dead body, I'm assuming, because there was a hand in there. And then she got pulled over by the police. And then Ezra and Caleb went to Mona's place because he was like, wait a minute, the signal's right here, the cell tower. So Mona lived right down the street. So I don't know if Mona got the game boards because she's inspecting it, because she's looking at the little jail cells, or is she AD and she running it? But I don't think she'd be so dumb enough to run it out of her own place because she would know that Caleb would be able to pick it up somehow. So I think she might just be inspecting it. But I think that Ezra's going to knock out Caleb while he get there and then be like, oh my god, I'm AD this whole time. So I don't know. I'm confused. Ever since I watched that theory video, I think Ezra is AD. He's been AD this whole time, because go watch that theory video. If you don't want to go watch it, don't go watch it. But just go watch that theory video if you want to get some theories or some spoilers or whatever. Go watch them, and they're going to be in the description below. But I just feel like, why did Caleb take Ezra? That was really stupid of him. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do not forget to leave your votes in the polls. I'm going to run a poll at the first part, you know what I'm saying, of this video, and then I'm gonna run a poll on Twitter, so go follow me on my social media at the top. Do not forget to subscribe and turn your post notifications on, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.